Today I thought I would take some time out from the Dragon Knight, and last night I actually set up another character, which is this one here. This is a Warden. Now, with Elder Scrolls Online, you start off, when you get the game, you can have up to 8 characters you can make. Obviously, we started out with the Mage, and I've taken that one up to sort of 500 on its whatever up here level. And then obviously the Dragon Knight, which is the one that we've been playing lately, which is about 40 now, I think. Something like that. But there's different classes, obviously. There's Argonians and there's orcs.
Which one could he possibly be?
And this is a Nord. But there's plenty of different ones to choose from. Now, like I say, you can set up 8 characters. But what happens when you set up 8 characters? When you've already played one, you get like a separate inventory. Your bank space and all that will stay the same as joint between all your characters. But when it comes to the skill tree kind of thing, you still get all the points carry across from your other characters. So you can see here, I've got 170 of this one to spend on hardy, defense, thieving, magic, all sorts of different things. So all these points will carry across from my highest level character. So it saves you having to collect all those. So you can assign all this and get a boost on these characters instead of actually leveling straight up from the beginning. Although you still have to level up here, and you're still pretty weak and stuff as well. You need to get good at weapons and things to be able to get higher weaponry and stuff like that. But I just thought it'd be interesting to try out the Warden. Now the Warden apparently, I'm not sure the Warden can summon animals and things. Let me see. Yeah, you're sort of like all to do with the earth and stuff. I've got that, which is... it's a bird kind of thing that dive bombs your enemy. It does quite a bit of damage actually. That is like a healing thing. And that one I've got at the moment is frost. It cloaks you with a bit of like a shield, I suppose. And there's all these ones as well. Now I know, like I say, there was animal companions. So you get Swarm there, a Netch, Falcon. There's all sorts of different things here, and these you can morph. I think you can morph these when they get to certain levels. Some of them probably. I don't know about all of them. Like I say, I've not played this class yet. Well, I played a little bit just to get used to it. So lots of different things going on here. This is obviously plants and things. So you kind of got your healing in this one, but you've also got, like, I think you have probably a decent bit of damage as well. Unlike the Mage, which is, you know, a lot of healing. You could stay alive, but I do so little damage with the Mage. Even with all the magic and that, I'm still, you know, compared to my Dragon Knight, which does a lot. But it's very hard. I always find with the Elder Scrolls, because obviously when you start out, you've got like a gearing system against enemies, and I'm not sure how it affects it when you get to level 50 or whatever, which is like a cap thing for it. Yeah, you're not leveled up and you're not geared anymore, something like that. I don't know the full details, but I thought I'd try this one. And anyway, I made this one up, and I thought I'm going to make a giant. So I made the biggest character I could. Well, I say biggest. I didn't make a like overweight because that just looks a bit weird on her. So, but you can see if I stand next to, let me pull out. If I stand next to her, I mean, I know she's like an elf thing, but this is as big as the character I could get. Basically, made a giant. And yeah, made her for summoning animals and stuff. So we're just going to run around and do a bit of this. Now, you start on Somerset with this. Now, with the Warden, I believe, I'm not 100%, but I believe you've got to have Somerset with the Elder Scrolls. You buy the base game and then you get Somerset. And do you buy it? I think you buy it. Some of them you get, or you...
Greetings, Michael. May luck follow you.
Some things you get like Merkmire, which is another map. You could get it by logging in each day, but I think this one you have to buy. I think Morrowind comes with the game, maybe? Which one do we want to go to? That one. Let me have a quick look. Yeah, this is the next one that's coming out, which is that. However you pronounce that. Somerset. Yeah, Somerset you have to buy. Don't know what it costs because I've already got it. But that one you have to buy. But other ones you can get by various means. Anyway, with in-game currency, I think you can buy some areas, maps and things. So, we are here, and I need to go to... Well, let's go and do that, because that's what I'm going to do next. Got to find somebody or something. All your mounts carry over as well, so we've got all the ranger mounts we have with all the other characters. And we can use our houses that we own, any of them, with whatever character. So, again, once you've set up one character and you've got far ahead, you've got all the benefits of having all the other parts to it. You don't have to sort of earn everything again. Although there is some things you'll have to start with again, like leveling up. And no, I haven't assigned those points yet because I'm not sure which way to go with her. Whether to go magey or whether to go fighting or defense or even thieving. I'm sort of, because she's an animal conjurer kind of thing, I don't know what to go with her yet. So I've left them all off for now. And I'll assign them when I know. I can still get through. Okay. If I find it gets too tough, then I'll assign those points to give me an edge. All those skills, should I say. Let me see. Where is this tower? I need to go to that, which is apparently is up here. You better see if there it is. See on that. On here. There it is. I just got to activate it, otherwise I can't use it. There we go. That's why it's good to explore sometimes first, just so you can activate those, and then you can teleport quicker. That's actually a delve, so we'll go and do that. Now she's standing outside. Yeah, with this Warden as well, you actually start on Somerset. That's the other thing. When you start with different classes, you actually start in different places. So obviously you'd have to have Somerset to be able to have the Warden class. But
ahoy, traveller! Spare a moment for a question in passing? Thank you for heeding my call, newcomer. I don't suppose your passage to Somerset brought you past Warden Coraldale?
no.
My father, Curteros, runs a boat in an angler fleet. They're long overdue, and while his stride tends to be a leisurely one, I've never seen the whole fleet gone for so long.
You think they ran into trouble?
I'm probably over-concerned. The weather's been fair and the wind's mild. Perhaps their fishing has been so fruitful they dare not waste their good fortune. But I'd feel better if I knew what to make of their delay.
Okay, I'll check on your father for you.
The fleet set off west. Warden Coraldale is an island engulfed by coral reefs, but you can reach it safely in that sailboat. I'd go with you, but I'm afraid I don't share my father's comfort with open water.
You don't care for sailing?
Not since I was very young. My father took me fishing once, showed me how to bait a hook, coax a bite and work the line until the catch tires out. It wasn't meant to be an eventful trip, but it turned out that way.
What happened?
Father dozed off, so I continued to apply what I'd learnt without him. Soon enough, I'd hooked my first catch. Or rather, it hooked me. Yanked me clear off the boat and into the deep. I was too shocked to let go of the rod, nearly drowned.
Did your father save you?
Yes, fished me out of the drink, quite literally. He still calls me his prized catch. It's funnier when you're not coughing up seawater.
Right, well, she wants me to go in that boat. Now, I thought it... Yeah, it is part of the same mission by the looks of it. Because that delve is actually that island, so... We'll go and do that. Kill two birds with one stone, as the case may be. Quite often that's the case. You'll go to a delve and you'll find like a mission outside or just inside somewhere. Best just to do them at the same time, unless you want to run around the same delve a couple of times. So it's a delve, so there'll be a shard, should I say? Not I was about to say a skill. A shard which will help you get a skill. And there'll be a boss here probably as well, so we'll have to deal with those two and find her father. And what was the other mission? Find the Augur of Obscure. Okay. Whatever that is, or whoever that is. Looking out for chests and things. What if they updated it? Because it's running real smooth today. It's about 100 frames. The other day it was tanking. The other day, for a couple of days actually, it was just horrible. You an Augur? No, you're a Viper. Another adventurer. Hello, fellow adventurer. Ooh. Go this way. Avoid the beasties. Oi, beastie. So I'm gonna go this way first. Again, I could grab some. Oh, that was easy. I could grab some more things at the bottom, like conjuring things and that. But I'm just waiting to see what direction I'm taking this character. I say it was only really a test to try out, but so far it's quite fun. This one. From what I've seen of it.
Never seen you before. Guess no one told you that this is my spot. Been my spot nearly a century. And it'll be my spot a century more, God's willing. So don't go getting any ideas. Plenty of space down the coast. So, off with you now.
Your daughter asked me to find you. The island is swarming with Marrow. Follow me.
Ha! Fancy that. I told Hiranessa for years those sea elves would mount an invasion from Warden and Coraldale. Figures they'd launch it while I was having a nap. Well, come along then. Best send them off before they hook all the best catches.
You want to drive off the marine? Yeah.
Of course. Any Royal Marine of the Queen's Navy worth their salt would. Might have traded my saber for a fishing rod, but I've still got my sea legs, and I'm still as sharp as the day I mustered. The others I sail with are civilians, though.
You think they're in danger?
Aye. Even if they caught a glimpse of a sea elf cutter before it reached Warden Coraldale, there's no chance a fishing boat would have outrun it. If anyone from the fleet's still alive out there, it's our duty to help them.
Let's search for the other survivors then.
Best we split up. Unless my creaking knees give me away, I ought to be able to handle some scouting while you're searching for survivors. We'll rendezvous at the old lover's tree near the reef on the eastern shore. My friends will know the one.
Right, well, I need to get down to that other end down there. That's the only thing with this game is pronunciation of some things can be so difficult for some of their names. I never quite know how they pronounce them. Until one of them says it, of course. So, we'll kind of pick up his friends on the way.
Sacred Ascendants, take me home. I thought you were a sea elf. One moment I was just dipping my toes in the shallows having a pleasant day. The next there's a murderous corsair or hungry reef viper around every corner. We're trapped.
I was sent to find you. He said he'll meet you on the old lover's tree.
He's alive.
He's alive.
At his age, I'd have thought he'd be the first to fall prey to those sea elves. Should have given the stubborn old salt more credit. I'll make my way to him. Better than waiting to die out here. Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Stay safe. Right, now, let's see. Where's the next one? I Really? Gonna make me go all the way up there. Now we haven't got any kind of stealthy, kind of sneaky kills or anything like that, so if we get in a fight we have to go full on. Okay, that one's dead. And that one there will be alive, methinks. Wait, animals. I can creep a bit, but...
Stranger, don't anger the salamanders. They're the only thing keeping those sea elves from wandering too close. What are you doing out here? I've never seen you before.
Katara sent me to find you. He said to meet him at the old lover's tree.
You're sure we're talking about the same Kurtaros? The one I know is more likely to be mistaken for dead and sleep right through this whole mess.
That's the one. Better not keep him waiting. Ooh, is that the thing I got to kill? They're having a hard time with it by the looks of it. Oh no, they're winning. No, they killed it before we killed it. But we'll come back and kill it in a minute. I say we'll come back and kill it. That's the plan. Doesn't mean it'll happen though.
All this crouching is damnation on my back. But I've seen everything I need to know what the enemy's up to. How fares the search? Any sign of Carterel?
Sorry, not everyone made it.
Never do when it comes to these sea elves. They'll rob us of more than a few good souls before all is said and done here.
What makes you say that?
They're digging in, placing ballistae along the shore. When the Royal Navy finally does mount an attack, they'll be taking fire from Mauamer on both land and sea. It'll be a bloodbath, unless some misfortune befalls their plans. Catch my drift?
Can the two of us do about it?
I'm not suggesting we repel the whole invasion, but I do know my way around a ballista. If we turn one toward their own ships and cause enough of a stir, we can draw on a friendly patrol and catch the sea elves out of their element.
Alright, I mean...
I'll get into position and await your attack. Then we'll give those sea snakes a good spearing while these two make for your vessel. You do have a vessel, don't
There's
you?
a small sailboat in the cove beyond the caves that we can use for escape.
All right. You two go prepare the boat our friend brought. We'll provide a distraction. Trinamac's wrath be with us.
I've still got to find that one first. I think I'll do that first. Then we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do some like this. Level up. Let's see what we got. Points, skill points, item, health rings, racial skill line. Ooh, experience score. I wonder what the... What does she need? She runs this one. She can run faster than the other characters. Off the bat, that is. I'm going to put on one of that because she's going to need that for these conjuring these animals. Is there another point? Oh, of course, there's 2 points. Oh, we'll put our health up then for now. Okay, that was it. This we won't bother with for a minute unless there's any passives. Passives are always good to get. That's a passive. 200 critical on heavy attacks, damage up to 3 on other areas, 20% of the damage inflicted to the primary target. No, I gotta think about this. Right, let's see what this is. Part of the broken soul set items adds maximum health. That'll boost our health then, right. A little bit anyway.
Seals. Fond of winged snakes and soggy chests. Noted. Ah, fleshy, thick-thumbed biped. Hello. You're an elf, right? Or is it a man? I'm sorry. I have some difficulty telling you people apart. You're much less blue than the others. In color, I mean, not disposition. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Your caretaker sent me. I need your help to find time breaches in Somerset.
Josiah. Wait, you're talking about that jittery mage I tricked into freeing me, right? Oh, she's a delight. I had hoped for a longer holiday. Can only manage a leap like this once a century, after all. I will.
If I take you out of the box, will you help me find these time breaches?
I'm actually quite comfortable here, mate. Cozy accommodations, the transliminal tones of the ocean waves, gangly meat brains to mock. But I guess I should be going. These elves plan to sell me. Can you imagine? I'll help you. On one condition.
Which is?
When we're done sewing up these chronosymphonic when we're done sewing up these time breaches, you'll let me wander the Mundus in peace. No more dim-witted Sigics peppering me with questions. No more dusty shells. We have a deal?
I'll discuss it with the Lawmaster. No promises.
Right. So, should we get going, or...?
Yes, let's get moving.
Fair enough. So, where to? I assume you've got a map or something?
Yes. First things first, we've got to take care of these ballistas. Or these ships. And what is that behind me? Alright, just wants me to look at that map. That is a very long thing to go and collect those, so do that off camera probably. Let me see what's going on. That's if I do it off camera. I mean, I don't know how far I'm going to get with this character. I just thought, like I say, it was in character. What am I doing here? The damage that thing does is fantastic, I tell you. That bird thing. What are we doing? We are defend the ballista. Oh, right. Defend the ballista.
That'll do. Fall back and get to the boat.
That's it. Yeah, it's because we had another character here and it kind of counts as the mission. But I do need to kill... We got this shy, but I still need to kill the world boss, which I think's that dragon. So we're going to go and do that. Or whatever it is. Because I won't get this cleared. It'll say it's not been done if I don't. So where is that dragon thing? I think it's that dragon. I could be wrong. It might be something completely different. Or is it... Wasn't there something on the end of here at one point? No, it's not. Where did we see that dragony thing? I've got a feeling it might not be that dragon. Ow. You came down this, didn't you? That's right, we ran down over here, I think. Oh, this is where we just came from. Or was it on the beach? This is a little annoying. We were where were we before here, eh? And then we came along. Maybe it's further over. There it is. Right, can we beat this? I don't know. That's what we're going to find out. Pretty tough to watch. Keep that health up. The little ones are annoying. Oh, that's not a good thing to do. I haven't got any health potions equipped either. That's not smart, is it? Oh dear, we might die here.
Captain coming aboard.
Damn it, I hit the
Boats
wrong key
prepped
as
and
well.
ready.
Where does this put me? Oh, for Christ's sake, put me all the way back there. 1 minute. Right, so we come back over, and there's some other players here, so we might get... So I've got no health potions, so I'm a bit knackered when it comes to that. What I can do is I can morph one of these skills. I could morph that, or I can morph this one to... What we got? Converts stamina abilities near you healed for more. Affected targets have increased magicka and stamina recovery. Nah. Let's not worry about it, let's just get in there and kill this thing. That was easier when you got 3 or 4 players with you. That's not a boss, you know. That is not a world boss. So what's the world boss then? I had a feeling it was on top of that bridge thing. On top of... No, over here. I say world boss, the delve boss, delve, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Boss for the delve. I thought it was, they were here, the boss for the delve. Ah, maybe that's there. Get up. That's the boss, right there. Which is going to be fun when I have no health apart from my own healing thing. Right, let me have a look at this quickly again, because... what about this one? Area for 500, 5,000, and this one is for 3,000, so maybe we should get that. We'll use that. We'll put that. We'll do it that way, I think. We won't morph that, because we're going to stick with the other one for now. Ability morph available for 1 skill point. And deals more damage based on how far away the enemy is. Converts into stamina. I'm going to go with deals more damage. Right, there we go. That'll do for now. There's a great chance we will die. How many soul gems do I have? Do I have any? I have one. Oh, there's a sip of health there. Hold on. Let me... Okay. It's not much of a health thing, but anything might help in this situation. We've got 1 cell gem, so screw this up. I don't want to have to go back there because you can't use the horse here, being it's a delve or classed as a delve. Right, let's start with one of those. Look at the damage it does. For a boss, that's a lot of damage. Shield up. Let's try this one. Electric stuff he's giving off. Another one of those. Oh, we got some help. But we would have had it. Don't you worry. We were doing alright with that one. So that's the boss done. So now we can leave. Unless there's anything I want to steal or take, or probably not. Yeah. Let's have a look. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave it there because we're only going to get back on the boat and the father will meet the daughter, and that's it, pretty much. But no, it was just interesting having a look at this one. Like I say, I think this character's pretty cool. So many things to unlock. This stuff will all be the same probably as the other one. Now we unlocked a racial, didn't we? The Nord skills, of course. Increase experience gain with two-handed skill, and increases your maximum stamina by 2% and health recovery by 6. We'll take it. Now I need to go and get some more skill points.